Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around. Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around someone. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like that. It burns, so give him something worse to kill his head with, make him forget somehow. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Sorries won't be enough this time. Yeah, he's calling all his friends to get some action and distract him right now. He's fine, got Lucy on the line, let's get this started. Where's the party tonight? I feel good, nothing weighs me down. I can't believe my luck right now. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Ooh, who needs a job to pay the rent? Is busy. Gotta feel free sometimes, right? What doesn't make you will only make you stronger if you believe what they say. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Just make it go away. Can't take Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like that. It hurts, so give him something worse to pass the time. Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
We're getting there. Appreciate you guys for showing up. Uh-oh.
Don't you wanna have some fun? I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone when it's bad. I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone when it's bad. I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone when it's
Guys, I'll get started in just a second. Got a few more checks to go here. And finally a mic and monitor check really quick.
Don't ever feel like you're all alone when it's bad.
Perfect. All right. That looks like a happy sausage. That's one happy wiener. All right, guys. How's everybody doing? Who all's in the house tonight? We got DGen Radio. Oh, it's DeFi guy here. Okay, I thought something looked familiar, but glad to have you here. The guy that turned me on to A-Star. You got Strega in the house? Avid. Smash the like. I like the way you're talking. I like your tone of voice right there. It does help the channel. It does help the stream. Finally.
For those of you out there that are hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
I think Dead Elvis is easier to find than that button that flips him on. Swear I see that button everywhere, but then it's gone. So we got those bears. Hey, welcome to the stream. Bro, your voice sounds like an 80s top 100 radio DJ station. Oh, well, it may wander into there for a minute, and then it'll just get all messed up, and I'll get all squeaky and get all countrified. But I appreciate that. That's what the radio vibe is part of the reason. I guess I haven't turned the camera on so much. That, and it's just quicker and freaking easier. That camera will run me about an extra 30 minutes in the setup. Well, I was on the top 200 there. Finally, the day turned green just right before this stream. Cool. Maybe Asia is starting to wake up a little bit. Because, man, that was the good old days when we had Asia in the market, when we had China. Oh, gosh. Except when they wanted to cut the market down. When they wanted to bring it down, oh, they would bring it down. But, ooh. Bitcoin Cash at $300? Oh, baby, you making me smile. I likes it. Bitcoin just spiked up the last few minutes here. Last hour or so here on the 15. Where we just had this nice falling wedge there. Well, more of a falling channel to be real. Just give me just a second here while I do a little adjustment on my volume indicator. He just seems a little too bright to me. I don't know. Don't know what the deal is. Tone it down so I don't have to compete as much. It still competes.
It do compete too much. It's hard to see. I'm going to turn it down some more.
Now I can't see it. Man, can you never be happy with anything? Do you always have to switch everything when you started? I mean, it was just fine with first. Do we really have to spend all that much time doing that? What did you accomplish after all? Oh, we got some new people in the room tonight. Hey, welcome, guys. You picked that name on purpose, didn't you? Russell Marks. So 8U, is that gold? Road Dog the whale moving the markets. We got a whale? Are the whales out there? Man, I thought I heard the whales. Them whales, they be sneaky. Them whales just won't stay still sometimes too, man. I need a bigger button board or something. This stuff is just taking too long. Well, I don't know about you guys, but it looks like a pretty good little turnaround in this market right now. I like that we're retesting this trend line again on Bitcoin. I like the Humpty Humps. It's like an upside down camel. That'd be a dead camel. Is that good or bad? I don't know if we should be talking about dead camels on YouTube. 30,000, pardon me, $666. And 66 cents, what a number. That's evil, pure evil. It is. You must get away from there as soon as possible. Buy the next higher number. Good boy. All right, so we're getting ready to jump up here on the 1 hour. Look at this. MACD's getting ready to pop. 1 hour looks great, but what do the bigger time frames look like? One thing that I think is really cool is just how this weekly, yeah, way too big there. This weekly MACD just flip-flopped. I mean, that ain't normal, y'all. Except down here when it flip-flopped to the downside. Yeah, that was not a good day. But it was already headed there, just like this one was already headed to the upside. Folks, I think we're just halfway home according to the MACD. MACD says we got a long way to go. Do you remember how high the MACD got in the last bull market? Man, it got so high I didn't know it could go that high. It got so it looks small now, but during the time we had to scroll up for pages. I mean, used to MACD would top out, you know, around this area right here, right? No, it just kept going and going and going. Sometimes you'd have to, you pull up the MACD and you're having to pull it down so you can see it because it just got it way so high. At whatever this is, 11,024, I did not know. I was always used to seeing it around this area at the tops. I didn't know you could do that, MACD. I figured there was like a percentile range with this, like there is with a lot of indicators, but it went freaking ballistic. And here we are at 1494 now. Yeah, that can happen. I'm not saying it's happening now. Don't get it twisted. I'm not a boom boy. Well, I am a moon boy, but listen, I try to keep it real. I'm bullish on Bitcoin long term. It's the greatest thing out there, man. I am not a MexC, although I wish I was a MexC because I think I could probably have a better altcoin portfolio right now had I done that. That is one change that I would have done in my portfolio. I think I would have held off on alts until the Bitcoin dominance, which we need to take a look at right now. Bitcoin dominance going up. That is totally fantastic for Bitcoin. More power to you, Bitcoin. I'm so glad that you have the support of the market and that most of the money is flowing to you. However, the altcoins are freaking bleeding, man. But not too bad. We got a little kick up here. And I'm on the weekly. I need to come down to the lower time frame. And we're finding resistance here at this area too with our altcoins on total 2. I really want to pay a little bit more attention to total 3, all the alts outside of Ethereum and everything. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all this mess down here, inverted head and shoulders and stuff, and all these trend lines because, you know, it's just time to do that. And altcoins need some help, man. Now, overall, it's not so terrible. Even, you know, we made a lower low. Can't get above this previous low that we had. You know, we keep getting rejected there. But it's not all too terrible. I mean, we did did break out of a falling wedge. We have to really zoom out to do that. I'm not going to waste your time with that. That's a very interesting formation there, though, where we broke back into it. And we're retesting the bottom of it. We did that, and now we kind of made like another falling wedge on top of that one. Now, sometimes that's what's usually is a good sign. And my hypothesis was that maybe we'll come down here and double bottom. If nothing else, we are going to retest this 21, which we have been doing, and maybe we're through testing it. I don't know. We're kind of flagging out here, and that would be great if we can get a breakthrough up here. If Bitcoin can get a breakthrough too, maybe that will help us out. I'm sure it would. It says, it said Litecoin pump. Did you really? Y'all know I like $91 at Litecoin. How good. The OGs are pumping. I like that. And hopefully some other things will pump too. So what has sucked today has been KuCoin. But I can't be mad at KuCoin. They're just doing what they got to do. Got to be mad at Gary Gensler and Biden and that whole mess, and the bankers pulling the strings behind them, the lobbyists lobbying the elected officials, and also in bed with the bureaucrats. A lot of things that held Bitcoin down. A lot of things have been affecting the markets, but they just come on an onslaught. So now what are we supposed to do now? I'm still kind of unclear on that, because I KYC'd my main account with KuCoin a long time ago. But then, at some point something just happened, and it's kind of like, well, I'm in no man's land. I'm not verified, but, I can do a little bit more than I could with a non-KYC. I don't know, man. But my day has been spent closing down my Road Dog account, or at least moving all that stuff over, closing every trade. And my biggest concern is I have no place to margin trade. I mean, futures is available over at MexC, and that's cool. That's fine and dandy, right? But I really come accustomed to this spot margin trading, and I'm in the middle of my strategy right now, and I got 2 weeks to wrap this up. So I'm having to do this very eloquently so I can minimize any losses in this transition. It's a pain in the butt, is what it is, man. When you have to, it's always good to have several exchanges. So thank goodness I've got a MexC account too, but they don't do the margin trading. So, feeling the effects of being squeezed out of the market here. Thank you, SEC, and all your stuff. Politricks, there you go. I like that. Steve's mad at everybody. He just dabs. Dab. So interesting day. Moving things around on wallets and stuff, and man, it's just throwing a key because my strategy is working really, really nice for me, man. I'm able to build up bigger bags than what I normally would. And I had to move more Bitcoin and put it at risk, and that I don't like that. I'm not cool with that anymore. I'm a Bitcoin hoarder now. It's too hard for me to accumulate that Bitcoin. Work too hard for it, and it's so easy to lose it. And now I have to take it out of safekeeping to do this finagling. So I've been saying for a while, I've been needing to trim down my portfolio and get rid of a lot of those little degens and all that stuff. Well, that's happening now. We're in process. So altcoins need to be pumping, baby. I need to get a better value. We need some people coming here and be my liquidity. I personally would like VCs to just rush right in. I think that would be the benefit to everyone. Bitcoin dominance is starting to come down, man. So we broke this trend line, right? So that should be good for us for a little while as far as altcoins. But what you want to do on the bigger picture Bitcoin dominance? You getting topped out? You need to be getting topped out. You got some bearish divergence there. You need to pay attention to it, man. You need to start going by the program. Quit trying to do your own thing and follow the rules of technical analysis and say you're supposed to be coming down and altcoins are supposed to take off like crazy. That's what you need to do. I'm just trying to spell it out for you. I'm just trying to give you a roadmap, man. You've been in this game longer than I have. You know the rules, baby. Come on now. Be good to the people that are good to you. Ethereum's hanging around at $1,866. It did this zigzag top thing going on down here. Got a nice little trend line we got to get past here at 1875. Thanks to all that. Since we lost that level, so that's resistance. So hey, way to go, Bears! Picked up a few yards there, didn't you? She's a trying. She bounced off the 200 on the 4 hour. That's a good thing. But above the 200 moving average on the 4 hour, hey, that gives us hope that we got some more upside in a falling channel there. Which hopefully this is really just not just a falling channel, but a bull flag in disguise. And I got two moves there. I got the actual move for the impulse, and we'll just kind of guesstimate, speculate, put it there, which would take us up to this area. $2,089. Now, I will say one good thing that's come out of this whole thing is that I will be leaving KuCoin with a little bit more ETH, so cool. I've never been the big ETH guy, but I decided I would do it this cycle. Stretching that measure move all the way, just getting our little hopium on. You guys like hopium? Get you some. 2182. I hope it gets there. We just have to see. Zooming out here, I mean, look, we got we bounced off the bottom of a bearish pattern, so hey, good thing, right? And then there was this channel within that big pattern, and we flagged outside of it. That's usually a good sign that we're at least coming back up to the top of it. Hopefully just a little bit more. Not asking for much. I am. I want you to go all the way, baby. Quit freaking around, man. You know how long it's been since you've been on the upswing? I mean, in a good trend? Hey, about time, get back on the cycle, baby. Why you need me to wake you up? Set an alarm. Get with it. You're a little behind schedule here, ETH. Get with the program. Poor AGIX, man. It's just hanging around 22 cents, which is still more than I bought it for. I was telling you guys about it in October. I've been through this maybe before. I saw the shadow. I saw the writing on the wall of the AGIX. It's always a good one. No, it was cool. And I sold a little bit earlier than I expected to, so it was very surprising to see it go to 63 cents, but I was not disappointed in it. Actually renewed my faith in it. Currently it's retesting this area way over here, so we touched down at 18 cents. You can touch down again if you want to, baby. I'm ready for you. And I finally got my AGIX off the exchanges. It's on my Tangem wallet. So I guess that's a good thing. That way it's just not wandering around aimlessly on some exchange, just waiting for whatever. But AGIX looks like it's, we're getting ready to do something here. Falling wedge here. A little bit of a steep one, so don't expect it to be just an outstanding performance, taking us above 55 cents or anything just right off the rip. But do expect us to come up to about 32 cents pretty soon. Now, I'm not like talking like in 3 hours or anything. I'm talking like more like probably middle next week. No, what is today? Today's Thursday. You know, every other day feels like Thursday to me. I swear. I just said that just a couple of days ago, last Thursday. I live my life by Thursdays now. Thursday started out to be the mainstream day, and then somehow I've been keeping it going every day so far. So don't know how long that'll last, because one, I am not the most punctual person out there, so for me to show up early, hey, y'all getting something, let me tell you. I don't know how I kept my last job, to be honest with you, so it's a good thing I got this new crypto thing going. And this part, I don't even make any money yet. Apparently, it is 11:23. I have no idea why I pulled that up. We're just hanging out. We're going to go to the chat, see what you guys are doing. We'll just cheat and bring it all up. Hey, Chef's in the house. Yeah. What's up, Chef? Chef says MexC does margin. I remember that they used to. I mean, a lot like KuCoin does is what I'm looking for. I mean, they do the perps, and I think they mix margin in there somehow with perps, but I'm not looking for perps. I actually want spot margin where I want to own that coin. I'm trying to build some bags, and that strategy is working so good. I got to wrap it up in 2 weeks. Grizz is chilling with the headache. Sorry to hear that, Grizz. Headaches are a bitch. Grizz is feeling a little bearish today.
Can't say that I blame him.
Keep losing my chat. Oh, my chat's right here. Scroll on down here. Those bears. Uh-oh, is my bear offensive? Loving the Tangem, bro. So much easier than Ledger, no computer wires. Ain't that true? I'm really starting to like it. I'm getting more comfortable with it now. When you first start out with anything, same way with the Ledger, I was afraid to put anything on there. Just for a little bit, see what happens. Feels weird. Then you get a little bit more used to it. And same thing with Tangem. And it handles a lot of coins, but there's just not one out there that handles everything, and there's not an exchange that will let you send those things, right? Because I'm finding out today at KuCoin, I mean, and even at MexC, most of these are ERC20s, right? We don't have the options to send them as much as we should, like over through Polygon or Arbitrum. Sometimes we can. But then you got to worry, well, the exchange that you're going to send them to sell them, do they accept it that way? Because I've got the KuCoin wallet, and I've also got the Crypto.com, their other wallet, DeFi wallet. And here I'm sitting on KuCoin. I moved some things over there when we're getting everything off the exchanges, because, you know, God only knows what's happening back in November, right? The craze to move everything. And it seemed like a good option, move a lot of things over there in the KuCoin chain. But now, if we're locked out of KuCoin, what gets that chain going to be to me? Where am I going to send these things? Because I can't interact with anything else that easily on it. And now some of those things, I can't move them because they're down for whatever reason. I'm like, well, I'm not liking this idea. So, just kind of interesting. I want more options out there, man. I want this interoperability that we do have. And we don't see it as much as I'd like to see it on some of these centralized exchanges. I mean, I don't want to pay all that gas to move everything. It's a pain. AGIX, baby, where are you trying to go to? Let's go on the little skinny here. I'm going to take that one. That's very conservative. So, okay, so basically what we just said over here, this support resistance, 32 cents will be the next target, and eventually maybe we'll get back up here to about 63 cents, and I'll be really happy then. definitely take some profit at some point up through there. So if we get lucky to break out right there, I mean, our measure moves 53. I'm cool with that. And I lost the chat again. There you are. Strigot, not a fan of algo. Me either, really. I do like one project that's on it that I'm getting into, though, the Opulus. And why they picked algo, I don't know, but Those Bear says, I'm surprised Tangem doesn't have it. Algo. I didn't know that they didn't. I hadn't got that far yet with Tangem. I've got found a few things on Matic that I can send over there, but then again, I'm realizing, hey, I'm gonna have to do a lot of these in ERC20. So the main ones, my main staples, my QNT and even Ethereum and stuff like that. I just don't want to be all in ERC20 tokens. So Bitcoin Cash, look at that candle right there, man. Woo, gotta celebrate that. Got it going on. So we got to celebrate that. Got it going. No, was that button not work or something? Seriously, dude. I'm trying to run a show here. You can't make that button work? Dude. Why are you doing this to me, man? Why? Why? Why, man? Oh, jeez, really? Oh, why you no work no more, man? Hey. Freaking software. Stole my thunder, man. You stole my thunder. That is one nice weekly candle right there, man. That is pretty awesome. Got up to 332, huh? All right, cool. Mine is still sitting on my Ledger wallet. I plan to keep it there because I'm waiting for it to hit up over 1,000, which I expect it to come. It hit 1,500 last time. Real quick, swift move, and then it was done for. So, have a mental note of that as well. But I am looking for us to get back at least 1,300. And who knows? I mean, there is going to be some more adoption for the Fab 4 there. Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash included there. With Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, following in the tradition of the PayPal picks and the first Coinbase picks, that's how it started there. We're going to see that cycle continue on a bigger scale now, is my prediction. Now, the things that we went through before, years back with crypto, you can see a lot of it coming back full circle and like adding a whole new layer, a whole new dimension or something to it. It's crazy. And at first, everybody was copying Bitcoin and doing clones of Bitcoin, and they started coming up with their own coins, and then we got Ethereum. And then during that, the token things kind of reinvented that whole cycle again. But now I think the Fab 4 is just going to be pushed upon the world, especially institutions. I like that kind of thing, man. They're solid. They're solid ones. Proof of work, limited supply, and some functionality to their systems. Need some development on Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash, but I'm pretty sure that they could handle that. Bitcoin Cash, if you come down, baby, where are you coming down to? Believe it or not, I mean, after hype dies down, we could see 141 again, 180 again, down at these two levels right now. It's not going to happen anytime real soon. Those ETH fees of the ERC20 really sucks. Yeah, they do. I don't like that, man. I was wanting to, and I don't know if Bitcoin's going to be very much better, to be honest with you, the way it is. But I was trying to get some ordinals, or the ordinal coin, Ordi coin. And so I was going to move it over to a wallet, and I thought, well, gee, I got to give up 3 or 4 of them just to do that. And I'm like, no way, dude. Screw that. We'll just sell for profit, and I'll find something else to do. But my stacks, that's different. That one works pretty easy. I know it sounds pretty crappy, but if you're patient and can work it out, the fees won't matter as much. I can see that after you get a storefront of ETH. Yeah, if you've got a decent bag of ETH, I can definitely see that. And working with that system, but oh gosh. I'm not to the point where I want to go full on DEX like Uniswap trading on ETH. But I mean, the simple moving things over, not too bad. But getting into complex and smart contracts and all that stuff, I couldn't tell you how much it would be because I refuse to try that. I'm kind of ticked at Zilliqa that it costs, they want to charge me 60 ZIL to do a transaction. I'm like, what? Why are you costing more than 1 unit? Go back and reread the manual. You skipped a page or something, man. Dot's having a hard time, man. And it's in this cloud, but it is above the 200, so we got that going for us. It's trying to get up there. It's making some moves. It got the cross. 50 across the 200. I mean, that's a buy signal on the 4 hour. I feel as though maybe I got the music cranked up just a little too high. We got to do another sound check here. Give me just a second, guys. Have to take up time for that delay. Okay. Well, on my phone it sounds good. When I play it back on my TV at night, it doesn't sound that great. Well, Dot, are you trying to go up, baby? I hope so. You need to. You need a break, Dot. You need some good news, man, because you've just been a turtle. But you can't make head or tails of that right now because you didn't really come all the way back down to the bottom. That's a bearish pattern, but hey, it could be wider. We could go to the end there. Still a bearish pattern, but we're in a channel until we're not, so we still got some more upside, I think. Heading up back up to about 544 out of Dot. We should be bouncing off this area right here. Everything looks set to go. Decred, my little baby, keeps creeping up though. I like that. Man, you don't know how happy I was to see it fall down here around $12. I was like, really? Because I remember the last time it did that. And I'm like, oh, it's time to fill those bags up. Oh. A lot of sell pressure though. You see these big wicks coming down, but yet she keeps going up. If it repeats what it did last time, I'll forget all about this whole KuCoin mess I had to go through today. Well, the best I can come up with is pretty much a rising wedge. And if we go by the wicks, it's more like a symmetrical triangle, which those suck. They both kind of suck a little bit. So this little guy right here has a 60% chance to break to the downside. 40% chance to break to the upside, but buddy, if it does, it takes on that 40% like I think it's getting ready to do. It's going to go parabolic. So I am looking for a big move out of Decred. I'm looking for us to move all the way back up to this trend line. I doubt that we do it. Today's already Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, so it will probably be on next week before we get there, but we're getting back around $20. Between now and then, I'm sure there'll be lots of little spikes and things like that, like we did over here, but we should be heading back up here, and then from there, I expect $40. Not instantly, of course. This is more for your swing trades or whatever, but it's nice when he hits that number. Because how much would that be? I'm on the 12-hour now. I can't get enough room to fit it in there, man. FOMO in right here at 15, which is not bad. It's really not bad. Just coming up, trend line is 27%. Coming all the way up to here is blocked out. And there we are. 156% gains when we come up to $40. So I'm cool with that. So a chance to really just go all out. Because, I mean, this guy's been hanging around $25. Got down to 20 a few times, but, I mean, he usually hangs out in more pricey neighborhoods. If it says Cosmos over DOT, I agree. DOT's really lost its momentum, I think. And I've got, that's one of the main ones that I accumulated for my chosen bag. And it's just been so flat between $4 and $5, maybe up to $6 every once in a while. It's just doing nothing. I just got it staking, so it is a pretty good earner for staking, but it's just not been fun to hold. It's not going to make me be gung-ho on it next time. I'm not seeing it do, I need to see it doing stuff. Atom's doing things all the time. Cosmos is banging. That ecosystem is growing, and I like it. Okay, Mr. Atom. I'm looking for a TradingView. I don't know if Binance is still doing Atom or not. Oh, come on. And I never can find it on KuCoin very easy. I find the shorts and the 3Xs, but it looks current. All right. Well, they got the best history on it anyway, so I think this is one we've been using. I don't know what that alarm's for. But we're also in more of a fallen channel there. Fallen wedge, maybe, however you want to look at it. Wedge with the bear trap. It's candle body there, so. Yeah, this inverted head and shoulders here. Is this another one that failed? I don't know if this is the one that we've seen before. I can't remember the other one. We were looking at another one that had one that failed. It's on a shorter time frame. That doesn't happen very often. Now, one of them was my fault because I didn't have a solid neckline, so I want to check and see if I had everything right. Was the reason why you failed, mister, not a solid touch-up? There is projected. I think it was a projected one, so until they're confirmed, they are just still possibles. And so this one did not make it up there to actually complete that neckline. Therefore, did not have the guts, did not have the momentum to do what it's supposed to do, and it failed miserably. I killed something there. What was that? My moving averages? That's how I lose things, isn't it? So down we come with Atom. Such a shame, but such a pleasure to buy when it comes around $8 and something, because like the cred, hitting $12 area. Atom, that same spot for Atom, that sweet spot, anywhere around $8. I mean, and 9's not even bad. If I were late in the game, did not have a bag of Atom, I would have no problem buying it right now, knowing what I know about Atom. It may have a chance to come back down to these $8 levels, though. Things are not looking as hot on the 4 hour for Atom. So I'm looking for maybe sideways, and maybe we'll get support here and try to work our way up. Otherwise, we're getting ready to come down. It all depends on this 100 moving average that we wick through. But the other moving averages are being nasty. They crossed right over that 50 moving average. Said, nah. We're going to do what we want to do now. And they want to come down. You need some hopium, Adam. Oops. Shift says, sorry dog, always enjoy your stream. It's just at an awkward time for me, right? When I get home from work, I ain't got the ladies. Oh, yeah, no problem, Chef, man. I'm just glad I appreciate you. Thought of you stopping by, man. Before you leave, hey, hats off to the chef. Go take care of that family, man. So tell me, guys, what do you guys think about this 11 o'clock time slot? Is it too late? Chef says, always enjoy your time. Okay. Opium is terrible. I don't know. It just depends on the quality that you get there. I like my hopium about 30% right through there. AVAX, hopefully this is held at the 100 moving average, and man, so close to getting that crossover right here on 4 hour, where the 50 crosses the 200. This is rounding out, so so tricky. It does have a chance, but it needs a little pump, and the bull's got to come in and push this out of that green cloud, man. Chef says, hopium will get you wrecked. Q&T coming up by a few dollars today. Are we above a trend line? Did we break back into a trend line? Are we trying to break back into a trend line? Man, it really appears so. I gotta zoom out for this one. Reclaiming the 50 here. Not quite back in on this one, but we're in a bigger pattern anyway, but signs saying that we may be doing that on that smaller time frame there. That will be bullish. So on the 4 hour, we're still under the 200, but man, it's wanting to try to give it a run for its money. Even the 100 is starting to turn around there. 4 hours looking good to me, busting through the red. I like that. I like what I'm seeing here. I like what I'm seeing on the daily too. I would love to see this guy come back up to 109 and then make it up to 113 to that target. Let's Strega got some sweet and went up. Hey, it did come down to a good price in the bounce, didn't it? I have still not ventured out into SWE because of all the other crap I'm going through right now. But maybe when I get settled, I may take a look at it. In a way, I guess this is a blessing in disguise because it's forcing me to do something that I needed to. However, I would just like to do it at a more fruitful time in the market, but at least it's not at the most terrible time in the market, which I've had that happen before too. That sucks. So. Yet I'm still not totally sure what functionality might be limited. I mean, you may still be able to do a little bit more than what we expect. I don't know. And it's not like they're telling everybody in the U.S. to run off. I didn't see anything saying that. They just want KYC. But, you know, as soon as someone from whatever government puts pressure on them, then, you know. So, SWE ran up to 88 cents here. That was a week ago. And Strega doing the day trading. I bet that was a sweet move. Now that's a little concerning, but we pop back in. That looks to actually fit. I don't like cutting through candle bodies, so I always take a second look if I have to cut through candle bodies. See some resistance, horizontal resistance areas here, right here that we're struggling with right now. 70 cents seems to be a little bit of a hiccup for SWE. Nice rounded shapes in there. Indicators are looking okay, but tell you the truth, it's kind of a hard read. I'm gonna take that as a breakout. It does have a little bit of volume there. It did have some volume over here. MACD says these are getting ready to go. RSI looks all right. Let's check that for. There's a little bit of bearish divergence there. The hidden bearish divergence. But we're above the 9, so that's the big thing that I'm seeing right here. And getting resistance here at the 21, so that's kind of normal. So we can ping pong between there, and since we're above there, I would say we probably got a fair shot coming back up to this area. But I don't know how well that area is going to hold at 73 cents with these moving averages on the 4-hour. 50 trying to cross over that 100, man, and even it just coming by and just picking it on the cheeks. Still not a healthy place to be for a price action up through there. Because in the least make it go sideways, if not just bring us back down a little bit. So in other words, you'd be coming back down to the 21 on that one. So yeah, there might be some good trades there in the smaller time frames though. This one looks kind of cool. 24-minute, 15 minutes where we need to look. Oh, 15-minute looks nice. So yeah. And I would say anybody that caught it around here where these moving averages are crossing, and we think it can get up about 73 cents. That's 7%, and then if you're trading leverage, that'd be a nice one. Definitely not the time to get into it at the moment, though. But I like what I see on the moving averages. So short term, yeah, short term's ready to rock for a little bit. I just don't see it really getting up too far past 72, 73 cents in short term, especially heading on into a low liquidity weekend. Matic, Optimism, or Arbitrum for L2s. Is that what it is? I think you're asking to chart them. If not, I missed your comment on it. Eventually, I'm going to be getting away from these KuCoin charts, I guess, since I'm not going to be trading on there as much. Unless they keep the margin open. I like the margin. Oh, Matic's going to it's still having a hard time. We just got to zoom out to the daily on this one. RSI's trying to do something there. RSI's actually starting to look healthy. And the MACD is, it's not bad. Lost the 9 on the daily, found support on the 21. That's good, at least. But we've lost this area here, this trend line. I'm not a fan of the 6 hour. 4 hours pretty cool. So that trend line's good. So my best look at this would be, and it's still gonna have trouble with this area. This orange line right here. Let's just go ahead and change that to a different color as resistance. And that's where it got rejected. 50 moving average, and then that area there too. Top of that trend line, just all three of them. Didn't really stand a chance to get past there yet, but it could be building up some steam because it's actually in a bullish pattern on the smaller leg here. And there's like a 72% chance that this will break to the upside. So if we found support here and then found support here again at 62 cents, I think we got that. It's got to break back into this pattern though. So I think it's going to try. I'll put it that way. It's going to try. Stochastics are a little high there, but not too bad. I think it's going to give it a go, but here's what to look at. One of two things are going to happen. It's going to get rejected, and then we're going to come down, and we're going to come down further, probably 57 cents. So if we can't get past there, just brace yourself, get ready for it. But if we can, that's a good sign. It's getting ready to do something much bigger. So, I mean, we might see 75 cents out of this. It may go up in the whole dime. Definitely retest this 272 cents. It looks like it's might be trying to do that. It's still got some work to do, but I don't know. It seems like opium's not very well tolerated in public spaces anymore. See what we got going on here. What you guys think is best? I think Blizzard. I think Oreo Blizzard is best. Did I miss something? From Waterland about KuCoin. You won't be able to deposit anything, but your withdrawals will not be affected. And according to them, yeah, you can go to the Twitter page and check it out. I saw all that too, but like there's another. It was still unclear. I mean, for the people just coming in, they definitely have to KYC, and the people that haven't, that's been there that haven't, but I have. At least with one form of ID. Now I don't know if I've got to send them additional information or not, but I'm not seeing anything that's saying that KYC is going to knock you out of being able to trade there. So I'm saying I'm not seeing that it's cutting the US off, and that we may be jumping the gun on thinking that. That sucks there too, because so I want some more clarity on that. And if I got a KYC with them, they already know. They already got some of my documents from years ago, but I don't have a problem doing it again. But I want to know, if I do, can I still trade spot margin? Then get some French fries and eat with it. I always figured KuCoin do that. I would put more money in KuCoin anyway. Well, I didn't want to, but I had to kind of, or at least had to move things, to shift things around a little bit. I had to put my Bitcoin there, and I'm not feeling good about it. I don't. I got used to having that on that ledger. It's crazy. I felt weird about having it on the ledger at first. Now I want it somewhere. Sin is just still hanging around in the dumps there, feeling kind of blue. Sin, you need to pick me up, man. You need something to motivate you, Sin. Here's some motivation, Sin. Oh, almost hit her, man. Oh, gosh. Girl, you got to get out of there. That's what you get for walking around like a dummy on the road.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Come on, Sincoin. Let's switch the mood up here for you. You need a little pick me up. I need to see you get above four 100ths of a penny. Can you do that for me, Sincoin? My girls do not match my music choice at the moment. They just don't. Strangely enough, he does. And I lost chat again there. BNB seems to still be dropping a little. Oh, you're turning around a little bit now. Drop down to 23 though overall. Did we double bottom? Trying to double bottom maybe? Let's zoom out here. Maybe. May catch there. That would be nice. For the bag that I hold. Although, you know, BNB's not all that dependent on Binance. I mean, I like the Binance Smart Chain, and I use it. So I don't think this one's dead in the water. I think CZ knows what he's doing. He knows how to run a coin. It's not looking too good on the moving averages on the daily though. It still looks a little bit bearish there. We got there's a little bit of bullish divergence. We got a green dotted market cipher. Stochastics may bottom out there, but man, I'm telling them. That 9 moving average, how it's curving over this way and that one's curving, that's nutty. Let's go down to the 4 hour. We gotta get some clarity on this one, and TradingView quit working on me. Hopefully. I think I still have internet. 4 hours looking a little bit more positive, but I don't know if it's going to have enough strength to get past 240 though. After what I saw on the other time frame. So this is going to be, it needs a strong move to kind of negate the other part that I saw. one thing we can look at is this trend line that we broke here, and we may get some upside, but it'll have a fight to break these levels up at 253 though. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Got to get that Waffle House coffee. Hey, that Waffle House coffee is good. And there was this, I think it was La Quinta Inn or something, some hotel that I used to have to go there like every month or every other month for a management meeting. And they would have their little coffee carafes or whatever outside and everything. And this was in Nashville, but there was something about their particular coffee. One cup of that and you were jacked. And I don't know what they did, but I swear, I mean, it was Dr. Dosed or something every time. I mean, it's like, and I know what Adderall feels like, you know, and golly, that bumped up. That was crazy. So I never figured out their secret. INJ still look like it wanted to go to the upside. I like you, INJ. You just hit $8. Oh, baby, you know how happy that makes me? When you're down here at 570 and 560, hard to get, nobody wanting to give you no love. Well, I think I can get rid of this trend line now, because it looks like we broke back into this larger pattern. So let's zoom out and remind ourselves what that larger pattern is. That is a bearish pattern that we broke back into. We're also looking at this pattern, which is bullish. It has some good signs that it would probably do this. So I'm seeing us come up to this area at least. That should be a given at $9.81. And then I've got a weekly resistance level at $10. If we can keep going up, we just have to see. But there's some more measured moves that we can take a look at different ways. We'll take a quick one right here. And treating that as a flag could get us up to $14.56, is about the normal stopping ground for Adam on his normal days. It likes to hang out there. It's hung out there before, and I'm banking on it hanging out there again. Strega says, I don't want to degen, but I'm getting impatient. Sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes you got to. My thing was knowing that I have that tendency to want to degen like that. I limited myself to, a couple of thousand in the spot account on my KuCoin. And did I ever? I'm paying for it now because I've got so many coins on there that I'm definitely, are not worth moving on as an ERC20. Hell, I don't even know if some of them would pay the gas fee. So that little degen account's going to be consolidated. But I did that and kept the majority of Bitcoin, and that has worked well. And I will do that again next cycle too, and I will probably do it more heavy next cycle. At the first part, I am just focusing only on Bitcoin. Well, now I say that, and because I'm thinking of a margin strategy that would really only be benefited by if I can use margin to my advantage. I mean, it still could other ways. I could work at that other ways, but it seems better if you go heavier on Bitcoin in the first and then wait for those alts to drop. They had a good drop in September, November, and December. But, we went up and then we came all the way back down. Second complaint I'd be is that I probably should have took more profits when they went up. Now, I can't be the only one out there with that kind of story, so I think it's pretty normal. It gets the best of us. Litecoin, baby, up at $95. Where you at right now? It says $94.98 down here. So the only thing about Heikin-Ashi candles, they're a little tricky when it comes to getting very specific on price. So right up there at the top. Litecoin, are you getting ready to go on a rabbit run? You got this big symmetrical triangle looking thing going on here. Oh, you got the pattern. You got the one of my most hated patterns right there. I hate it. When I see somebody's chart and they got this little number, I'm like, oh, no way in hell. I just don't have a good experience with that. Hopefully Litecoin can show me something different here. I'm seeing this more as a falling channel there. Although it was this and we dipped out of it and came back in. And I think we got bear trapped. And found support there and going to the upside. I think it's getting ready to break out, hopefully. But still, being a symmetrical triangle, there's a tendency we could do the rabbit run. And while it may not exactly look like this, it could look like this. And just kind of range for a little bit. So keep my eye on that. I've been building a bag of this with the spot margin. I still got my spot margin trades on and everything. I haven't cleared those out. I've just been playing with all the little riffraff stuff I got there. And moving off what I can. The bags I really were trying to build, I've been trying to move those off. XRP, flirting with breaking that line, aren't you? XRP may be coming back down to test the 200 moving average here on the daily. That's about 47 cents. Oh, I got down as 43. What do you say over here? Looking right over here to this number, but I had to put my cursor over here to get the right move. 43 cents. Okay, cool. Pretty sure we looked at Solana, didn't we? Yeah, we already looked at Solana. Striga says things are looking pretty good. They are this second half of the evening. I was impressed by that. That's good. I hope they keep continuing to go better. That is a wild looking pattern right there. Hopefully it's flagging out. I believe she's flagging out. Come here, baby. Don't run away. Don't be so shy. Recycle that trend line. Oh, there's no volume on that though. No volume at all. Volume's going down, price is going up. That's not the best sign, but then again, we got support on 200 moving average. That's a good sign. I really do see it more as that. So opening broadening pattern, partial decline, going to the upside, should be looking about 34 cents. And hopefully up to 36 cents out of Phantom coming. And from here, that's just a 10 to 16% move. But getting it down in these areas, about 30 cents, which said, you know, that's still not a bad place to get into Phantom. I prefer it closer to 20, somewhere around 22, 23, 25 maybe. That'd be 23% move from there. Cool. So let's see. Astra is another one I've been looking at lately, and I think it had a pump today. So it appears that it found support here. Didn't really get a chance to buy it at 0.029. she looks like she's getting ready to do something again. So it did have a nice bump from about 3.5 up to 4.3. And that's a good 23% move. So that was kind of cool. Moving averages are starting to look nice, though. They're starting to come around. I don't think it's going to be a big, strong move because this 50's kind of leveling out. Need to see them start turning up a little bit more, but the other ones are ready to go. So may get a little action out of it this weekend, some spikes and things. But I think the bigger move will probably be coming next week. Front row, which I bought by mistake, thinking it was Ferrum. Which I'm not sure if I have this or not. I'm not going to keep it because I'm not moving it. I'm not paying gas fees. Time is still hanging around $18, man. This little guy, I mean, I'm glad to get it at these prices, and I did make a point to buy a pretty decent little starter bag. It's got some wild divergence here, coming all the way back here. It's very slight. Even on the RSI, it's very slight. But we needed to find support here and turn around. If not, man, then I'm looking at 1683 for this. It already had a couple of spikes through there. Let's bring that down. Okay, that's cool. We're at the same angle. That just tells me we got a chance to come back down here, though. If that crosses over here, 50 crosses over that 100, I would expect 1731 out of time, and maybe it'll catch there. It caught there twice, and we are starting to get some more bullish divergence forming. It's just going to take it a little while. Okay, Mr. Clown, dude. Sorry. Forget that might kind of creep people out a little bit, huh? We got sleepy music going right now. What are we listening to here, buddy? Oh, we already went that far down the playlist? Oh, here's the one I want right here. Let's try this little guy out. Bring the chat down here. Striga says, I don't listen to myself and the things I have down rip hard. That's set up to reload Pepe 2.0 at 300 and it dog went up. I'm paying gas fees, get lit, ultra luxury tax to be rich. So is Pepe 2.0, is that on like Uniswap, something like that? Decentralized? I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with the Pepe I've got. It's in, I guess I should go ahead and sell it since it's in profit. But I was trying to build a bag of it, but I'm not. Again, ERC20. It's not worth my effort to move a big quantity of coins on Ethereum. It's just easier for me to reaccumulate them if I decide that I want them in a new exchange. Oh, time is not looking all that great. Alex is another one I've been messing with, and it's over on Stacks, X First Wallet or whatever. Oh, the Bitcoin ecosystem. So I want some exposure to that. They do sell this at KuCoin, and you can stake it and do DeFi with it. So that's what I'm doing. Very slow though. You got to wait about 30 minutes for your transactions to confirm, I guess. So it's kind of weird. It's a lot like the old days. Still got my eye on this. Not seeing anything just terribly bullish at the moment. I mean, we got a green dot here. I mean, things are starting to look up, but I want to see. And we got to get above the 200 for me to feel better. That's above 8.8 cents. I always want to see price get above there, but it's not a bad place for it. It was hanging out around 13 cents up through here, and it's got a good chance to reclaim that and hang around there and move on higher. So one reason why I want some exposure to Alex. They just broke my heart. I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know what their plans are. They were a hot thing last cycle. Just going to change everything when it came to how videos worked and their new format and whatever. And what happened? Now they do have a working product, and I think there's NAB on it. I think I had it on my my little TV box. Oh crap! NVIDIA Shield or whatever. And they've some streams on there. I've checked it out before. It's kind of cool. I mean, it does that. It's kind of clunky. Mystery Science Theater 3000 was showing on there. That was like one of their big things to happen. And so I don't know, man. I mean, Theta can get up. They can get up there at $8, $9, $10. And for some reason, I wanted to think it was at 16, but don't quote me on that. Got rejected at the 382. Can't seem to get above the 236 now on the Fibonacci. It would suck if it had to come down here to 44 cents, but that is my oh crap target should something happen in the market. And they make good targets when they come into play. The next one will be 34.7. We'll just go ahead and call that and mark that. I want to see something out of them. Hopefully we got a double bottom scenario here, or maybe we found some support here at the 100. But it's, we got about a 64% chance to break to the upside here. So let's hope it works. It's just been very disappointing to me with Beta. These are the accumulation levels around 63 cents that I was getting in on it last cycle. And I got in on it kind of late. But we're back down in these areas now. And so hopefully we'll have a good run, but I don't know that they're doing anything that's going to give them the hype that they need. It did get up to about $16. So, I mean, you can get a good 20x here or something, 15x, something like that. My math may be off. No, it should be about 20x. Uniswap version 2 is what Strick is using. And I may have to start using some of that stuff more too, just depending on what goes on. I'm trying to make sure that I'm keeping coins that I can be liquid and I'm not going to be stuck with, and not have a place to trade. Like I still have Pundi X, and I'm like, well, where would I put that? And yeah, I mean, Finance had it, and I don't think they have it anymore. And KuCoin was one of the last ones. So just some stuff like that. 3,000 in the mornings on a Saturday. Time just keeps disappointing. It does, but it's one of my lottery plays. Check out Naka. Naka's still been on fire. Hoping it would come back down to reaccumulate, but it did not give me a chance. It does not want to yet. It looks like it may try, but I think it's going to catch support here on the 21, about 38 cents, and I think it's going to take off again. So I took a little profit through here and had some higher targets that have not been met, but I just decided I just put this back on the wallet. I'm not going to have time to wait a few more weeks to accumulate down to these levels if it were to come down there. And I'm not sure this is going to. 12 hour looks bullish as crap, man. That 100's getting ready to cross over that 200. We're going to hit this 21 and we're going to fly out of here. Where are we going to go, Naka? So, I mean, I got a good starter bag on it. I just wish I paid a little bit more attention to it when it was down about a quarter. But it came to my radar kind of late. It wasn't one that I was really eyeballing. 65 cents, if that's a bull play. Shazam! That's 57% return. Now, I see my price, I think it was right around 28, 29 cents. So, yeah, I'm happy with that, where I'm at now. And the amount that I got now is really what I wanted to put into it when I was down here, but I just didn't. It wasn't revisited. And possibly go up 126%. Question is, do I want to moonbag it, or and I may not, or not yet. Because I just wanted to. I had to let this one mature a little bit, I believe, before I moonbag it. Solve is one that I was wanting to work on, but that's not going to happen on KuCoin. So, but I really liked what I was starting to see here as far as this double bottom scenario. Serum's up. It's up to 13 cents. I think this one's got some legs to go. I did manage to get some of that off the exchange, so I've got a little bag of that put aside that I was able to accumulate. So, yay. I was actually lucky. We were on your live stream looking at it, and it was totally pure luck. I mean, it was one on my list, but I did not foresee this big. I mean, I saw it getting ready to do something, but I did not expect it to just. Yeah, I maybe expected it to come up about 8, something, you know, within this little range area. Well, this little guy took off. So yeah, I just wish I'd bought more. This is the most repeated phrase in the bull market. I wish I'd bought more. I wish I'd bought more. But when it's time to buy it, it just, you know. You have to use some different psychology, because it don't feel like it's a good time to buy it when you need to buy it. Osvaldo, hey, welcome to the stream. I took profit on Naka and Wild. I wanted Wild. And I may have some, but I doubt that I get to keep it. That's one that I wanted to get into, and I feel like I missed it. Oh yeah, nice little run up there, 64 cents. That was what, earlier in the month? Yeah, that was nice, especially if you got in down here, gosh. And I wanted to, and is one that slipped by me, and I just kept forgetting about it. And then I got like just a tiny bit that in my tiny DGen account, and that's about as far as it went. I was wanting to accumulate down here, but it just won't come back down. About 30 cents. I like the formation on it. Kind of an inverse head and shoulders, maybe a triple bottom. I think it can get up to about 89 cents before too long. So I think they got it at MexC, so maybe I'll get a chance to work on it over there. Parsec is another one in that I don't think I can move that one yet. But I think it's getting ready to do something here on short term. It's trying to get past that 400 moving or the 200 moving average there. And I think she's going to do it with the 3 moving averages are underneath it. They're just grouping up on it. So I think we can take it. I think we can take it too. Charge! So I see it coming up about 10.5 cents there. Striga says, yeah, I just let Naka ride. Yeah, that's what I think I want to do that too. I need Sin to start acting a little bit more like Naka. I'd be happy with that. Pod is another one that I was wanting to accumulate, man. I was wanting to get a bag of this. And I do have I've got a little bag of it, but I'm debating, like, I got 2 weeks to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So hopefully number go up. I can't take everything off because I do have to pay back this margin thing, so. Because I want my Bitcoin back. I want it all back. As much of it back as I can get. On the plus side, Bitcoin dominance is high, so if I'm going to get finagled into altcoins, that's the best time to do it, is when Bitcoin dominance is in a higher level. I'm just thinking Bitcoin dominance will probably go a little bit higher than now. Didn't mean to go all Joe Biden on you. I know that's creepy. Hey, I saw your twin earlier. Her twin's a midget. QSP. Striga, that's one you mentioned, right? Man, that's a nice pump. I can't remember if we talked about it before or that or what, but I hope you caught that. That was nice. 37%. Kind of consolidating here in a symmetrical triangle again. Zoom out here on the daily. So we still haven't got above that 100 crossed it. It's working its way up there, though. It's trying to do a turnaround. Now, is that Ferrum or is that Front Road? Okay, Ferrum Network. I've got this one on my radar, man. This one's got that. This got the double bottom scenario we were talking about, right? So maybe I think we did say this one could take a little time. It could be an accumulation for a little bit, but man, I like what I'm seeing out of this. Because I definitely think it can hit up about 5 cents or 5.5 cents again. That's about a 40 to 60% return there. So I gotta see if they got this on MexC and see if I can get a plan for that over there. So I'd like to pick it up about 3.3 cents. I think this is, well, anywhere through here is a good accumulation zone for this one, I think. That's my plan. It looks like it's doing like an Adam and Eve double bottom type scenario there. It's got some bullish or bearish winds that it still needs to contend with, so it may take it a little while. But this one is on my radar for a bigger move. I think this one may have a possibility to do a 50 or 100x, maybe. Doge is terrible. We did not look at Doge, did we? No, we got a breakout. It's just a low volume breakout, so we're riding that trend line down. But technically flagging out. Now it looks like it's doing something on the smaller time frame. Daily says it's getting ready to. It's got signs it's getting ready to go up on the daily. VWAP is starting to come up to the upside. Money flow is starting to come up. Got a little curve to money flows. So getting ready to get a green dot here. See what it did right here. It came down there, really. I was trying to see if it's looking like it's starting to make a trigger wave, and it kind of is. So we may be in a surprise for Doge. Let's see what we got on the 4 hour. It's got some work cut out for it to do on the 4 hour. I got to see it get above this 200. It's trying to, but once it gets above there, I would feel more comfortable about a stronger breakout to the upside. Could we have a neckline? Not a good neckline. Looking for inverted head and shoulders there, but no. But did find support there. 6.5 cents. I mean, but you know, how many times have you seen Doge get up to 30 or 40 or even 50 something cents and say, oh man, I wish I'd bought more when it was 6 cents. I do have a Doge bag sitting back there waiting that I've accumulated all through this freaking range. I wouldn't know what my average price is, but it's somewhere under a dime. I think it's somewhere under, well, it's got to be under a dime, somewhere in this range. It's been in this range for a long, long time. Dumpy. Oh, and KDA, man. Kadena. I have amassed a nice little bag of this. And now I need number to go up. Preferably in the next 2 weeks. To about 92 cents. I can deal with that, Kadena. Do you hear me? I need to go up here and retest this 200 moving average and sometime within the next 14 days, please. I will consider that to be moonbag territory. And we'll just take what we can get. So I think we looked at Astera, right? But I wanted to look at, and did we look at Astar? I think we did take a look at that earlier. And that's when I'm really starting to like more that I see about it. Still in a good accumulation zone. It's about 4 cents. Got down as low as 3.5, so definitely through there. And it may have a chance to come back to some of these lower areas, but the more I looked at the project, I really liked it. So that's a recent one that I got a bag of. Man, don't step on my van. Get off my van, man. Squish my alien? That is insensitive.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, guys, the time is now 12:37. Try not to make this a 2-hour stream. Give us something to talk about tomorrow night if I show up tomorrow night. Looks like this is becoming a nightly habit. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Just chilling and charting, talking crypto, and take one last look at Bitcoin. Oh, baby. Where are we at? 30,009. What have you been doing while I've been gone, honey? What have you been doing? See, now check out this formation. You see how we got our moving averages all coming up here, bending over. They just all seem to come up and meet, and they kind of level out. Yeah, those are very uncertain times there, because it's either going to go really bad for you and get a drop, or it's going to go really good. It looks like we took the really good one because we got support on top of all of those on the 1 hour. This could be a good move coming for Bitcoin. See what we got on the 4 hour. What are you saying? We're bouncing off the green cloud. It got scared. There's a big move coming. So if you're in a long on Bitcoin, you may be getting really happy here, because 4 hours is getting ready to freaking rip. So I guess we're going to end this show with a bang. Let's get this first measure move here. I think we already did this, didn't we? That one, 35, and then the one that I've got just taken from the. If it breaks out, it's a bear flag or a bull flag. Right under 36,000. Is that what we're doing? Or seriously, are we headed there now? It wasn't looking that bullish earlier. Bollinger Band says it's got room to go, though. All right, Bollinger Bands aren't complaining. Man, oh man. I think we're starting to feel the effects of this weekly turnaround that we got here in the MACD. There are apparently people that are very much thirsting after Bitcoin right now. And I think tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. Bitcoin dominance is coming down, while Bitcoin is going up. That should help us out. Let's pull up the chart. That's like a micro alt season for on the hourly chart here when that happens. So that's cool. So right now, all alts should be kind of popping. They look happy. So I'm cool with that. Now, if we can just see this trend continue, so Bitcoin goes on the rip that it looked like it went on the chart, and Bitcoin dominance does look, it's a bearish pattern. We just lost that area there. It's going to come down to the trend line about 51, but it's got a good chance to break it further. Maybe we will get a tiny little alt season here. Maybe our alts will turn around here. Let's take a look at total 3. Look at that. In this last hour we've been on the stream, we popped up above the 200 moving average. While we've been yapping, these prices have been going up. So got some work cut out for us. We just need a couple more billion to come in. Another 5 billion would do it. Take us up here to 332. 335 would be great. 5 billion's not that much. Elon? So a breakout of that, 72% chance for it to come up. And the biggest thing I'll be looking at is this channel that we're in. I want to see if I can line these up a little bit better. See exactly where our line should go. Okay, so we broke back into a bearish pattern. and it is a strong move. So we got a very, very good chance of recovering this area and going up. So altcoins may get a little blessing over the next day before that goes very stale in the weekend. Or if China comes into the market this next month and we start seeing more and more of that, those good old days where the weekends were the rallies, we may start seeing more of that. That's a good part of the cycle to be in. Well, we could use we could use some good things for our altcoins right now. I think I'm tired of seeing them being beat down. When you just vibe, streaming ain't so bad. I think when people push out content and force out non-stop, it becomes a real grind. Yeah, it can definitely wear on you, especially the video part. To me, the streams are, I mean, this is what I do anyway. When I'm on my computer, I'm charting. So this is just kind of like a cool hangout thing. The videos do take a little work. They can be fun to do though. My peppy ain't pumping. You need a peppy pump. I can't help you with that. Cannot help you with the peppy pump. This one might be able to do something for you, though. And Zuck won't answer. All right, guys. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you, Strega. You may be the only one hanging out. I think I am going to exit the same way that I came in, but not with the clowns. Well, we're just going to bring out the girls and the little hot dog and let them do their thing, baby. All right, good night. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. We might have a clown on there. I have to get rid of the stripper if I do that. Kind of partial to the stripper.
Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around someone? 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like it burns. So give him something worse to kill his
Have a good
head
night, Strega.
with, make him forget somehow. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Sorries won't be enough this time. Yeah, he's calling all his friends to get some action and distract him right now. He's fine,
And that's what he
but
says.
those
You
young
crowded on
lions
the
get
dance floor.
distracted. Where's the party tonight? I feel good, nothing weighs me down. I can't believe my luck right now. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart.
It's a good thing he's not standing behind her doing that.
Don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Ooh, who needs a job to pay the rent? He's busy. Gotta feel free sometimes, right? What doesn't make you will only make you stronger if you believe what they say. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart. It needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? said that they don't got a future like that. It hurts, so give them something worse to pass the time. Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone?